All right, that looks really clean. Sorry about that, guys. I got a phone call, and it looks like it hung the live stream. I would think that there'd be a more graceful way to handle that, but maybe there isn't. If you get a call on your phone while you're live streaming, you might be just SOL, right? All right, I got. Hey, Clay's back. Okay, so my calibration is good. So let's see, I need to find a small, something relatively small to print. Don't have anything good small there. Let's see. Try one of these. I have so many SD cards in here. Don't remember what half of them are. Yeah, sorry guys, you gotta kick it up there. Please forgive me. Who's here? Optimus, still in the job. No, well, no, the printer's back together. It's back together. I'm just I'm looking to just do a small test print to make sure that we're good. Oh wait, I know what that is. Okay, let's see if I can print this. All right, I'm just gonna print. I'm gonna print a EUC part, and we're just gonna fly with it. Let's see. Let's do a planter. I don't think this is very big. Should have enough film in here. As you can see, printer is up. The hot end is heating. That's a very important thing. The hot end to be hot. Right? It's not hot. It's not good. So, in theory, it's gonna wake up. It's gonna start probing again. Whilst doing that, I can try to clean up this mess a little bit. It's funny. It seems like half the time I'm in this hobby room, I am spending time cleaning it up. I clean it up. It's a vicious cycle. I clean it up. Something happens. I work on a printer. I work on an EUC. There's something going on in here. And then it's a mess again. So I'm like, okay, well, hey, gotta clean up the hobby room again. It just it's never ending. Hey, you guys recognize this? I have some parts here that are just, they're in bags, they're not marked, and I don't quite know what they are. I have a lot of parts like that. Unfortunately, it's not the ideal way to do things. For sure. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but it's probably just as well. Just using a dustpan and brush. Alright, here we go, we're probing. The printer is probing. Hold the hot hand. Again, if I was really an adept 3D printer guy, I would take this apart. I would keep the good parts in this, which most of it is probably good actually, but instead I'm just throwing it all in the trash. Not that I'm proud of that or anything, but that's just the reality. All right. You guys want to see the probing? More probing, 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 probing. Making a red 2.1 stand. All right, here we go. They're printing. See that? With printing, it's really all about, with 3D printing, it's all about the first layer, really. If you get a clean first layer, your success chances for the print are very, very good. If your first layer is not good, if it's inconsistent, if it has stuff sticking up on one side, if it's not adhered fully, there's a good chance that the print will break loose during the print job, and when that happens, all kinds of bad shit happens. Sometimes you wind up getting a big blob of plastic encasing your hot end. And again, in the past I've tried to fix that sometimes, but now when I do that, I just I get a new hot end. Actually, that's what happened with the Ender 3 Pro. That very scenario. The hot end got all blobbed out, and I just said screw it, and I bought a new hot end. So I mean, a new hot end for those is like $20. So $20 instead of spending a couple hours on something, I'll spend the $20 in most cases. All right, so there you go. Let's see the magic of 3D printing. Looks good though. The layers look good. Or the layer looks good. I think we're gonna have some success. All right. So we have anyone else talking here? Since I dumped out of the last chat. Optimus asks, "What's the temperature in the room?" Looks pretty hot. Well, like if I have all of the printers running, it can definitely raise the temperature in this room. But I would say that right now the temperature is probably in the 70s in this room. It's not that bad. But if I have them all running, they are putting out a lot of heat. That sounds like Cindy might be here. Let me check. Hello? You want me to leave the door open or close it? Well, it doesn't really matter. All right, hey, I got coffee. Cindy brought me coffee. Wow, 4 people are still here? Wow. I had to help her bring the groceries in, sorry. Okay. Oh, this is kind of comfortable. Printer is still chugging along, looks good. Did anyone send any messages? Why can't I just see them all? Just doing your job. Yeah, that's right, man. You gotta be polite, right? I try to be polite. Like I don't know how many guys still do this, but like I usually try, like when I'm driving with Cindy, if we're going out to the car, I open her door, just do, polite things. Groove Therapy, hello from Canada. Hello, how are you doing? So yeah, if you guys have any questions while I'm sitting here drinking my coffee, you can fire them at me. My printer repair looks like it is successful, at least so far. That's good. I've been busy. Today's my last day of vacation. Go back to work tomorrow for a 2-day work week, which I like. I'm a big fan of 2-day work weeks. But I've been running around doing a lot of stuff. Mowed the grass earlier today. Made my group ride dynamic video, and that was very time consuming. It was like the most involved edit I've ever done in my life, if you couldn't tell. No, it's good. Michael, really appreciate the last few swamp videos. Very nostalgic for me. Been away from Florida for a long time. Oh, you're from Florida originally? Cool. Cindy Clay says hello, by the way. Cindy says hi. When are you going out to the Bonita Trails? Never. What's that? Oh, Cindy says, Clay, how often are you supposed to clean the dryer vents? Because Cindy was saying that she thinks that we're due to have our dryer vent done again. I don't know how often that's supposed to happen.
And I need you to do my mom's too. Hi.
Yeah, her mom just moved into a new place, and Cindy was talking about your service for her, because who knows how long it's been since those were cleaned at her new place. So anyways, okay, the Bonita Trails, oh, well, I'll tell you what, I don't ever want to do that freaking connector path again. That was miserable. And you were saying that, like, on your one wheel that you could ride that? I mean, have you ridden it with it when it was really, really dry and really, really soft and deep sand? Because I don't know how a one wheel would be able to even go through that. I know you have a treaded tire on yours, but I don't know how that could work. It was miserable. I'm not sure when I'm doing swamp again next. Sometime. I want to take my Sherman, which is down here, my freshly knobby tired Sherman. I'd like to take that to the swamp at some point. But I do have I do want to reattach my lights. I have the splitter for my lights coming tomorrow, I think. So. Did Mickey bail out on us? He probably did. He owes me a $5 super chat. He said if I change the camera angle, he would give me a $5 super chat. Sucker. Cindy Clay says once a year. Okay. I don't remember when you did ours, Clay. If it's been a year or not, I don't remember. What's that? Cindy says, see you soon. So, Michael, you're from Pensacola? Okay, cool. I've been there. Nice area. Is it really 5 o'clock? Yeah, it is. Oh, wow. It is really 5 o'clock. Oh, I didn't show you guys this yet. I was going to show somebody. Okay, when you see this, what's your first impression? What do you think this is? What is this? This? Clay says you can make it the whole way, but you got to ride the edge of parts. I don't know, man. I tried riding the edge. I got sick of getting off and on the wheel and falling. So do you know what this is? This is my other Inmotion V11 motor cover from when Zen Lee sent me his old Inmotion motor that I ripped apart. I kept the motor covers. The one motor cover, Cindy and I turned into a clock, which is on the wall right there. There's a clock on the hobby room. And this one, Cindy took, when I got the wider rim upgrade for the Sherman, the pedal hangers were wrapped in this Chinese newspaper. And I thought, wow, that's cool. I don't get many opportunities to have Chinese newspaper in my hands. And I gave it to Cindy, and she just cut out various parts of this and adhered it to the Inmotion V11 motor cover. So this is the end result. I might turn it into another clock. I don't know. I think it needs something else, but I think, I don't know, a clock or something else. I don't know, or maybe a picture frame. You know? That'd be a great picture, don't you think? I don't know. I'll come up with something, but Cindy did this for me as well. Also, like, we lost Francisco. That's too bad, man. That's too bad that the last live stream hung when the phone rang. There's got to be a way to make live chat stay on the screen, right? Doesn't there have to be a way for that to happen? You would think so, because otherwise I would think that this is very very inconvenient. What did you say, Clay? Something about how awesome the one wheel is in soft sand. Well, yeah, no, definitely the one wheel is, it's better. But the other thing that I was curious about is because that one section I fell, my funny fall where I was holding the camera the whole way down, but that was filled with cut off stumps. Is the ground clearance on the one wheel is worse than an EUC typically. So I'm curious, like, how you handle that situation as well. If you ride it in that, I know there's that mode you can put the board in where it has an upwards pitch to the nose, which is usually used for hill climbing. But I'm just curious how you handle the ground clearance issues with a one wheel as well, because it does not have superior ground clearance either, which clearly was a problem for me. All right. Optimus says it depends on what wheel and tire you have on regarding a one wheel tire. Like I said, Clay has a treaded tire. I have the slick on mine, the original factory slick, so I'm pretty sure it would not do well. Although when I rode up in Cocoa Beach area, we were down at the beach a little bit, and I did have the one wheel on about a 20-foot section of soft sand, and I actually did ride it successfully. So, I mean, that big footprint does help for sure, but that stuff I ran into in the connection trail, I don't see how you could manage that with a one wheel. Optimus says the Z10 works on soft ground. It does, but I mean, remember the S18 has a 3-inch tire. It's not a small tire. I mean, it's not the size of a Z10, but it's not small. Yeah, this would be. I'd love to see someone bring their Z10 down here, and I'll take them to that trail, and I'll follow them on foot because you'll probably be walking most of the time, anyways. And we could see how you do. Now we have had a lot of rain here recently, so it's probably not as bad as it was, but it was like quicksand at spots, and it was long sections of that. And even when I did go off, because like I showed in the video, I don't know if you saw the whole video, Clay. You know, there was sections where there was obviously a mini trail next to the soft road that I guess mountain bikers were using and stuff. But even there, I still found myself running into these hidden areas of soft sand that dumped me a couple times as well. So it just, I want to have fun when I ride, and that was not my idea of fun. Let's see here. Should I be doing this. Cancel. Just bear with me. Like I said, this is all new to me. So Clay said some of his friends use that elevated angle, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know how you would have gotten through some of those spots then. Especially that spot where I fell. Okay, get rid of that. Yeah, I much prefer streaming on my computer, I can tell you that. Definitely a better experience. Alright, my print is still going well. Now, let's see how many layers up. We are 1.7 millimeters up now, and this print should be sliced for a 0.2 layer height, I believe, 0.2 millimeters. So each layer is 0.2 millimeters high, and they just keep getting stacked on top of each other. So for at 1.7 millimeters, oh, you got me some.
Yeah. Do you still want shrimp and grits?
Yeah, whatever you
With a
want.
big salad?
Yeah, sure.
And cookies?
Oh, cookies? Yeah, sure. Who just came in there? Oh, Kimberly. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Cindy, Kimberly Silly says, tell Cindy hi for me. I think she was on live streams before. I don't know. Kimberly and your husband? What you're supposed to do?
I think I was supposed to mail her stickers and I lost the address.
Was Cindy supposed to mail you stickers?
I feel horrible.
She feels horrible. I don't remember. I remember your name.
I feel like the name is, yeah, and chatting with her husband, right? I think so. I think they both ride.
It has been a while.
Yeah,
Was
my
Cindy
brain.
was Cindy supposed to send you stickers?
I think so. I feel so bad. Did she know I have MS?
Yes, you were.
Ah, do you know my bad brain, right?
Write it down.
Yeah, but I don't know where I think it was in the chat and I didn't get it.
Oh, okay. What did she give you? Like an address or something?
I think so. But
Oh.
I don't know.
What stickers were you supposed to send? Oh, she
I
doesn't
think it was
remember.
some kind of sticker, but it's been so long I forgot.
Okay.
I feel bad. Hi.
Okay.
Who is it?
Well, hi, Cindy says hi again. I mean, if you want to send an email to duff@eucarmy.com, the details to remind Cindy what she was going to send you, because I don't remember, to be quite honest. But if you send me an email, I'll make sure it happens. No problem. Did you send it to me or to Cindy? Because you should probably send it to me. Oh man, still looking good. Nice. I love when a plan comes together. Okay, yeah, send it to me. duff@eucarmy.com, and I'll subcontract that out to her to do, but I'll make sure that I have the information. So let's see what else is going on, guys. Those of you that are subscribers to the channel, you might have seen in the community section, I had posted something, was it last week or the week before, that there was something that I was tracking, and I was saying like it was supposed to arrive last Wednesday, and I thought it was something EUC related, and it wasn't. It was actually Apple AirTags, which I had ordered like a month ago, but evidently they got drop shipped right from China. I assumed because this was from China and it was FedEx, which is how I got my Inmotion B11. I was thinking it was an early Inmotion B12. So imagine my disappointment when it wasn't. I was disappointed. Originally, when Liam was there was talk of some of the YouTubers getting V12s, to do more videos on and stuff ahead of the release. And since Liam left, it looks like that prospect has gone out the window, unfortunately. So I'm gonna just put in a pre-order for a V12 and cross my fingers. I'm bummed that I'm not gonna get it sooner, unfortunately. But that is what I was hoping to get. I did not get it. So it's funny, I was like watching the day it was supposed to be delivered, I was watching my Ring doorbell. I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to see it and see them lug that big box up, and man, I have all these videos planned, and I was really, really pumped. And I see this small little station wagon pull up to the driveway with a FedEx, like a magnetic FedEx sticker on the side door. I'm like, oh, that's weird. It's in a station wagon, but an EUC could fit in there, so I guess maybe they were just short trucks today or something. So she opens up the side door, reaches in, and picks up a small box in her hand. It was about the size of her hand. Walks up and drops it on the front porch, and I had Cindy check it during the day, and like I said, it was my Apple AirTags, not an EUC. So it's funny, like I tried to, when I was told there was a possibility that I might be getting a V12 early, I didn't want to, count my eggs before they're hatched, but I was excited by the prospect, and equally disappointed when it turned out not to be that way. That's all right. Like I said before, though, if you guys are interested in me reviewing wheels, if you like the way that I review wheels, if you're interested in my opinion, the best way to make that happen is to just drop Jason an email, jason@ewheels.com, and say, hey, we like when Duff tells us what he thinks about wheels, so try to get him some more wheels. Hate mail. Oh wow, look at that play on words. Hate mail. That is pretty creative there, dude. Oh, Kimberly, you have 2 grandchildren now? Really? Oh, wow. Cindy's grandson just turned 2. I mean, I look at him, even though we're not blood related, I look at him as my grandson as well. He just turned 2 weeks ago, something like that. Yeah, he's something else, man. I don't have any kids of my own, so this has been an experience for me. Going from baby to toddler, and whatever awaits, it's going to be interesting for sure. But he's my best buddy. We have lots of fun together. What did you say? This is your roller? Did I see that right? Roller derby name? Really? Where did you do roller derby? That is not very prevalent anymore, at least in the United States. I know it exists, but you don't hear a lot about it. Oh, that's great in the grandkids, Kimberly. That's cool. They are fun. It's funny, like he gets all upset when it's time to leave. You put. Oh, you're in Australia? Cool. When you put him in the car seat when it's time to leave, like he'll get in the seat and he looks at me and he looks at Cindy and he points to one of the empty seats and he goes, sit. He wants us to go with, and I sit in the car with him for a little bit, but obviously I can't stay there, and you feel like shit when you have to get out, and he immediately starts crying, and it's hard dealing with kids crying for sure. It makes you feel bad, but you can't get through childhood without some tears, I think. So you played roller derby in a co-ed league in Australia. Cool. I never played roller derby. I used to roller skate poorly growing up. Roller skate rinks used to be a thing. Kind of older, so conventional roller skate rinks used to be a thing. It used to be like a place that you would hang out to meet girls and stuff. And unfortunately, I looked so awkward on skates. I don't think I impressed anybody when I was out there. And I could stay upright mostly, but I was never good. Cindy is very good on conventional roller skates. She can skate backwards. She's extremely good. I think there's a video somewhere where I show her on skates, and She knows what she's doing. I do not. I've also had when I still have roller blades, and I'm okay on them. I'm probably better on them than I am on roller skates, but I have not done them in a long time. I feel like I had to have those things so tight on my ankles, the ratcheting straps, that it's very, very painful. I can't do it for a real long time. I just, but I'm okay on it. But I still have to. I don't do slide stops. I stop with the rubber brake. Nothing fancy, but I can kind of do it. Oh, Kimberly, your grandson does that too? Yeah, it's funny. Kids are funny. I don't remember being that funny when I was 2. But he definitely is funny. And also, I've noticed like when he gets like his attention on something and he wants something and he gets locked in on it, man, it's hard to redirect his attention elsewhere. Like yesterday, he wanted my my headphones, and I grabbed them and put them up on the shelf and tried to move him to some other activity or whatever, and there was no changing his attention. He was so focused on the headphones. When I didn't give them to him, he tried to get his mom to give them to him, and it was crazy. It's a tight wire to walk. You want to make sure that you have boundaries, but you also don't want the kid to be upset. So it's not easy to do. I'm finding out. 14 people? Wow. 14 people on a second live stream, which was just out of the blue when I did my Prusa repair, which is still going well, actually. It's still printing. We are now 6.8 millimeters up. It is looking very, very clean. That's cool. And it's good because I'm a little bit behind schedule here with printing. I've kind of not been printing a lot of stuff lately. I've been trying to let my inventory drop down a little bit, so I haven't been printing a ton. But I do need to start up again. This is one of the extreme stands, a tall boy stand that is going to be going out tomorrow. Just printed this piece for it. Yeah, so I will set that up shortly. Okay, guys. Well, like I said, this whole thing was unplanned, and did not expect to be sitting here in front of the phone drinking my Dunkin' Donuts coffee. But I appreciate anyone that stopped in. I hope the rest of your week is great, and maybe you'll see me back live again soon in a more conventional fashion, because I don't really like doing it this way, but maybe you'll see us again soon. That's all I have for now. Until next time. Definitely. And let's see, do we know how to end it? Thanks, Michael. Let's see. End, yeah.